I'm live. Oh, I'm silly is what I am. Okay. Set this up ahead of time. Okay. Well, hello, Crime Stoppers. It's been a while. So much news. I get so much news, but I'm going to skip all of that. And I'm going to go do this instead. Okay. I can't speak highly enough about this. Can't speak highly enough about this. I'll put links below. If you go over to their Facebook page, you will see that they've got a human consciousness pets thing, and you should see the crazy testimonials people are giving for giving this to their pets. It's nuts. And I won't make any claims, but just go look and see what other people are saying about this product. Get it. You are under attack. Speaking of being under attack, and I want to make it clear that I am not a medical doctor. This is for entertainment. I can't speak English either. I'm not a medical doctor, and this is for entertainment purposes only. I'm just fooling around. I'm just playing. I'm Transequine. You know why I'm Transequine? Because of this. Now here's the thing. See this right here? This one is delicious. It's delicious. It tastes good. I can see your horsies, like little horsies love this. Little horsies have no issue with this at all. And big horsies too. So what you do is you take a little bit. Oops. Gotta do this. All right. Just take a little bit. I don't even measure it anymore. Just take, see that right there? About an eraser size right there. Just like about that much. That's it. It's tasty. It tastes okay. Now, this one is not tasty. This one tastes like hell. So you got to know what you're buying. This one actually kind of tastes like this Japanese candy we used to get when we were little kids from the YA store. Anyway, this one, on the other hand, does not taste like Japanese candy. This one tastes like hell. And it's hard to take. But if it's all you got, it's all you got. Oh, I make a mistake because I forgot one thing. Because that's crazy conspiracy theory, and it's horse paste, and you wouldn't want to do that. I said conspiracy theory out loud. These guys, I don't know where the logo is. Over there? Is it over there? Anyway, they have taken down almost every video I've ever had that has any kind of truthiness in it. There's paperwork to be done. I'll put a link down there, and there'll be a guy that shows you the paperwork that's to be done. Okay, this right here, I've talked about numerous times. Right? Okay, the company that used to supply this, that I used to get it by the pound. See, I didn't come prepared. Darn it, I got to make another video. Because I have the big 5-pound package that's for humans. But guess what? And they're going out of business. They've decided to quit doing it. I think somebody leaned on them. They're actually driving distance from where I am right now. Anyway, being Transequine, I've got MSM. See, now here's the thing. This is for horsies. This, on the other hand, is for humans. Now, you're not supposed to give the stuff. In fact, it even says on here not to, right? Recommended to support. I can't remember. Somewhere on here it says something about not giving it to, keep out of reach of children and stuff like that. There is no child that would put this in their mouth. Or if they did, they'd spit it out immediately because it tastes like hell. But watch me change it. I'm a magician. Watch me change it from horsey veterinary medicine to human medicine. Oh, look, look what I did. I changed it because I put it in this container instead. Oh, wait. Now I'm going to change it into horse medicine by doing this. But, now it's horsey medicine. All right. I have videos on this. I'll actually link it below because I don't feel like going into it again. But if you're not taking this, you need to be taking this. I have a son now that is fighting fires. And he decided he wanted to be a firefighter. And he's introducing this to his crew because they notice, he's fighting fires on... I've seen some of the videos that he sent me. Like those inclines are like this. And some of them are like this. And he's got a heavy backpack on. And anyway, his thighs have gotten bigger. And after a week or two of firefighting, it apparently wipes you out. It's strenuous work, but he recovers faster and easier than everybody else in his crew with this, because he takes this every day. And when he takes this, lo and behold, his muscle recovery is much greater. If you're taking this, water, you got to add water to your diet. Not to this, but to the diet. Oh, actually, some people, the way they take it, I just take a spoonful of it and do it like that. Many people I know, though, what they do is they take that spoonful, excuse me, and put boiling water in it so that it dissolves quickly. And you'll be amazed when you put the boiling water in it, there's a little reaction that goes on and it gets cool. Also, you can use boiling water to check and see if your sulfur is the right kind of sulfur. And because it should leave some trails and it should be pure. Guess what? The Rockefellers didn't get into veterinary medicine until just recently. Anyhow, the point being is you take a shot of it and then you chase it and then make sure you drink more water. The only complaint I've ever had from anybody is that they felt dehydrated when they took this. And if you're in a place like here, like Arizona, or if you're out there fighting fires, you're going to need extra water. But the benefits are tremendous. And what you're going to see is that if you try to find out the benefits of this, it's very difficult because it's actually conspicuous. Why am I not going to speak English today? It's conspicuous for its absence because there's hardly anything anywhere in the literature about this. It's crazy. But the benefits are insane. Even Linus Pauling missed this. Okay, I'm going to do another video, which is going to be interesting how I'm going to do it. I'm going to have to do it with paper and hold stuff up and so forth, like some of the other guys do, because it's going to have to do with some other stuff that wipes out the stuff that happened when everybody got stupid. Okay. We're going to have a short intermission here at the 6.5 minute mark because I messed up. Hold on a second. I got to get some stuff. I just got two other things that I want to bring to my show and tell. Oh, that's why I don't have them. Did I bring them out here? What did I do with them? They're hiding. Couldn't find it. A friend of mine hid these from me. All right, now I got them. Okay, we're back. Sorry. Fast forward. And hit it with 2 times. All right. Oh, look. If you go far away, actually not that far away, driving distance from where I'm at, you can get this stuff. You don't have to go get a prescription, nothing. And there's no issue with this. Okay. You want the 12s, but these are 6s. So if you want 12, take 2. Simple as that. Okay. Because these are hard to get, just identify as a horse. Simple as that. And this is the tasty one. Like I said, this one tastes okay. This one, he don't taste okay. He tastes terrible. I wouldn't know because you only give these to horses, but I'm just saying. Or maybe I would know because you just saw me. Am I dying? You know how many of these I've taken? I should go get, I've saved a bunch of the boxes and there's a lot of boxes. Find out about that stuff. Or why do I have to point at it? Find out about this stuff right here. And get some. It is also a prophylactic. So it's not just a treatment. It's a prophylactic also. So, but if you've been silly or you know people that have been silly, you should find out about this. People will try to tell you this is dangerous. Okay, one question. Just ask one question. How many doses did the United States military give last year alone? How many doses of this did they give? This is safer than aspirin. And then they're trying to say, oh, here's a great story. It decreases fertility. It does. It absolutely decreases fertility. In mosquitoes, you dumb fucks. Okay. This thing is safe. It is given in many, many different places like India and Africa. treatment for malaria, treatment for a lot of things. Okay, there's another one that I don't have that you might want to find out about. And again, for entertainment purposes only, it's called fenbendazole. I am having a hell of a time, but tomorrow is Saturday, and I'm supposed to be on a video call where quite a few Hawaiians are going to be discussing some things. And one of those people apparently, and this is complete. See, I got to pick my words so carefully now. It's so fucked up. And I see so many people here on the tubes self-censoring so that they don't hit the algorithms. I could give a fuck. They'll take my videos down, whatever. But the idea is that, see, like I said, anything I say, I know the thing will pick it up and it'll get me. Well, not anything, but certain things I say. But anyway, I'm going to be on with some people tomorrow. And one of those guys used the Fenben, and he's now cancer-free. So what happened was they misdiagnosed him. Because actually, see, cancer is, I believe that's a trademark, or it's a term that is copyrighted or trademarked. So he didn't have cancer. What he had was the rising vapors. I can't remember what they call it. There's a name for it on the other side, where it's the vapors. It's the burning vapors. That's it. So what he did was he cured his burning vapors because they had misdiagnosed it as cancer. Anyway, I'm going to talk to this guy and find out more, and I'll make another video. I'll also probably be back later this evening with some other stuff. I apologize for not having all my show and tell stuff, but I'm telling you, this stuff right here, if you don't have it in your house, you should have some in your house, especially for what's coming. If you can't get it in this form, get it in this form. They don't ask. You can order this also. And like I said, it's 5 pounds. This was super cheap. I put the thing right there. There's other brands than this. I'm not promoting any particular brand. What's in this is really old. If you look at the label, you can tell this is old. This has been just because filling it with a 5-pound bag it's too hard to get the stuff out of the 5-pound bag for some people. So we just put it in the smaller container, and then it's can be used and so forth. 1 or 2 tablespoon basically a day. Teaspoon in the morning, teaspoon at night. Some people don't like doing that because, like I said, this is atrocious tasting. It tastes atrocious, but the benefits are tremendous. So, and it's very difficult to mask. You put this in any kind of drink or anything, it just ruins the drink. There's one way to make it with like molasses and lime juice and some sugar and so forth, where you can actually put quite a bit of this in here. You can also hide this in raw milk. But I'm telling you, the benefits are tremendous. I'll put another video down there, and you can watch that if you haven't already. But this has changed people's lives. I used to have videos I used to have a link that would I would get a small commission if you bought anything. But you know what? In all the years, I've never received a dime. Talking about Sulphur, and I know people that have made huge amounts of money, like seriously huge amounts of money selling Sulphur, because this stuff is so cheap. If you get it from source, and then you turn around and package it in little things like this, and the markup is tremendous. But find out about that. Find out about this, and then find out about this. And if you're using this and this, you're going to get rid of all those microplastics and a lot of things like that. And I'm not making any kind of medical claims or anything like that. They have science behind it. You can go look and see all the different reports and stuff that they've done, because they want to prove that this thing does what it says it does. Removes aluminum, removes graphene oxide, just find out about this. Takes out microplastics, takes out all kind of stuff, all that crap that they put in you. And see, you won't notice how poisoned you are until you take the poisons out. Because I live a pretty healthy lifestyle. In fact, people now are, they want to hear from me because I look like this and I'm 60, right? And there's no hair coloring going on here at all. None. There's not, right? And this, this crazy bush in here in Arizona, yeah, it's just right. Okay. That's all. I don't do anything to this. I don't perm it. I don't color it. I don't anything. I just try to comb it and keep it under control. Okay. Why is it that most of my friends that have 6 decades don't have any hair at all, or it's all white? And when they grow their beards out, I would just shaved. I should have left it on. This is also dark. Oh, and here's one other thing, and I'll talk about this in a different video. But on this side, no. Oh, yes, it is. So it's on this side. That right there is a nicotine patch. I don't smoke, but find out what nicotine can do for you because it's all these very simple things that we can do, and they hate it because they want you to go to Rockefeller Medicine and right they poison you, and then they want you to come back to them and get more poison to fix the poison that they poisoned you with. And I think I'll stop talking about that because, like I said, more than likely this video is going to get taken down. But the bottom line is they can't shut us up. Things are about to happen. I'm going to make a video about Sulphur. Things are happening in that arena, let's say. I've got another one. Oh, I'll just show this real quickly. Real quickly? That's almost English. Oh, what's that? Get that. Can you read that? I don't know if you can get that. What that is the practice and jurisdiction of the Court of Admiralty in 3 parts. What this has is a historical examination of the civil jurisdiction of the Court of Admiralty. We're under this thing called martial law, and those administrative courts answer to these guys. See, we had a treaty. We had an understanding. You guys could do your business as long as you stayed within the confines of the Constitution. Well, they kind of got around that. Anyway, the second part is a translation of the clerk's praxis, right? Well, not of clerk's praxis. So clerk's praxis, you should know a little bit. There's gold there. And then with notes on the jurisdiction and practice of the district courts. I've done a little bit about photo reading on here. I haven't talked too much about photo reading, but I actually ran a course, and we got some people besides my sons to do photo reading. I got now both of my sons doing photo reading. And one of the things with photo reading is, well, I'm not going to get into that either too much, but if you know anything about photo reading, there's a way of doing it. And one of the things you do after you get done doing some photo reading and going over the book and so forth is just kind of, sit there and think about it and what would this book have to offer me? And then you kind of thumb through and open it. And I thumbed through, and I was just literally going like this, and I stopped magically on this page right here. This is 111. If you get this book, you can get it, but I'll read it to you. This is, let's see here. Of the petition for a decree to show cause why the sentence of execution ought not be demanded. Title 62, on the sentence of execution. None of this ends until this happens. Okay, and this is how this ends. It's coming close. So the transition may or not be smooth. And think about it. We're talking about trillions of dollars now. Trillions. For them to change the system over to something else, if everything goes right, what if things just, right? If everything goes right, might be 10 days of darkness, right? Might be longer than that. So you guys need to prepare. I've been talking about this in video after video. I haven't been on for a long time, but now I'm going to get truthy because I have no more sons under the age of 18. So you can't force them to do this anymore. And I will tell you directly that neither one of them, the oldest one never, ever had anything like that stuck into him. And the younger one, against his will, and it's a long story, got 2, and then that's it. Okay, immediately he had ill effects. Fortunately, he didn't have the horrifying ill effects that actually caused, but immediately now he has brain fog. We got rid of that with sulfur and a bunch of other things. And And then the site where they put it, SOAR, we got rid of that with some other things. And then, but we still haven't gotten rid of the fact that he can't do dairy. He is now lactose intolerant to a high degree. However, he can do both of them, and me can do raw milk, but we can't, which is illegal in like so many states. It's ridiculous. But you can get Roundup in every state, but in like 26 of them, it's absolutely illegal to get raw milk. Guess what? In this state, the one that I'm in, and I'm not in the state of Arizona, I'm in Arizona State. I'm on the land. State of Arizona is some fictional place in DC. So I'm going to make a video about that, of the fictions and so forth that I've discovered, right? Because I've come a long way since you've last seen me. But the main thing I wanted to talk about was this and this and being trans equine. If you're going to be trans, you should identify as a horsey. Okay. I'm coming back probably later today. And I'm going to talk a little bit about some of the things that are happening right now. And I'm going to have to speak in code. And this is why you're going to see, this is not the first time things have gone awry. And every time that they have gone awry, it turns out that the first thing they try to do is get after curtail the First Amendment. So your ability to speak freely is, oh, it's a private corporation. Fuck you. I don't care. So if you're a private corporation, you still don't have the ability to tell me what to say and to remove my video and the work that I've done. You don't have that authority. Oh, yes, we do. We're our own platform. We can do whatever we want. You can do whatever you want in other places, but if you're doing business on the North American continent, you are supposed to adhere to the Constitution. And one of the things in the Constitution is free speech. But anyway, the point being is that in the past, this has happened before. So you'll see a lot of the literature from the ancient times is written in code. So you got to know the code, right? Okay. So we're going to talk a little bit, or I'm going to talk a little bit about some of the things that I've discovered and some of the things you may expect from the discoveries that I've made and so forth. But, and like I said, I expect the videos to be taken down. I cannot believe they took down the video that said there's paperwork to be done. There is paperwork to be done. Like I said, I'll put a link to a guy named Brandon Joe Williams. Extreme caution advised. The guy is a, makes no bones about it, by the way, Scientologist of the highest order. They look at things slightly differently than we do. Let's put it that way. Same thing with the Sons of May, the guys that don't tell you what happens on the 15th of May in 2040. Yeah, the May Sons, yeah, they don't let you know about that. And it's not science fiction. There's a whole other channel dedicated to it, and I'll put a link down there. Jason, over there at RKX, he's a good old boy from Texas, well-read. And you can tell he's well-read and educated himself with book learning, because he didn't hear the words. So English is a fucked up language, and you know it, although it's very excellent for certain things. But anyway, pronouncing the words correctly becomes difficult because it should be one thing, but it's pronounced another way. So anyway, you can tell that the guy was self-educated because he hasn't heard the words before. Like there's a guy, there's one guy, like Nino, archipelago. The word is archipelago. Anyway, but see, they've never heard it because they're self-educated, like I said, or they're finding out themselves. And you know how horrific our fucking education system is, right? That's not it's finally dawned on some people that it's not an education system at all. Well, it is, but it isn't. It's for educating slaves to make sure they're slavey and they slay slavey, and you don't do anything other than slavey stuff. Because if you start acting like a man, and you'll notice that in the United States Code, the word man and woman does not appear fucking once. Only persons and individuals. Those words don't mean what you think they mean. Per son. For each son, they give you a name and a number. The name that your parents gave you, that's the pair that rents, that's just some formality that they turn into a fiction in all capital letters, and then they put a number on it, and and you know the rest of the story. Or maybe you don't. And we'll talk a little bit more about that. Anyway, this was supposed to be a short one, and I'm already going on a half hour, so I'm going to quit. But the main idea is find out about this stuff and get it into you and the ones you love. Whether you did or you didn't be foolish in the last 2 or 3 or 4 years. If you know anybody that has certain maladies, find out about this. And then definitely find out about this. Like this is, I can't use the C word because you get in trouble, but this is doing insane things. Like people with their little pets. I don't have firsthand experience with this. I only have read other people's testimonials, and they could be lying because anybody can say anything on the internet. But really, they're going to lie about a tumor disappearing on their doggy or on their cat. They're going to lie about the fact that their son or daughter that hasn't spoken a word suddenly starts making eye contact and speaking in short sentences. And then the longer that it goes by, the more the child can speak. Find out about this stuff and get some into you. What is it? Salt water and dirt. It's basically marine plasma and and dirt. Oh wait, that's not dirt. What's it called? It's called I can't remember what it's called. It's zeolite. That's it. Starts with a Z. Anyway, same thing with this. If you find out what this is like super basic. It's a miracle drug and blah blah blah, but it's really basic. They hate it when you can afford it with a couple of bucks. They want you to spend $300,000 or $400,000, or your insurance or whatever it is, or maybe just a few $1,000s, or maybe $20,000 or $50,000 or $60,000. Go take a look at the schedules that they were being paid with for making sure that that happened. Okay. Oh, one more thing, just for fun. Oh, that's not the one. Really, I don't have that handy. I had that here, and it's not there. Okay, I'll have to make that in the next video. But I got a little piece of paper from these guys that basically says, this is not a summons, and this is not a, then there's no fee associated with this. So why'd you send it to me in the first place? When you get your paperwork done, they don't want you walking in. They don't want you saying hi. Look at this craziness. This is, again, 100%. This is just what Arizona's air does to me. Oh, speaking of that, another thing that they're lying about, and I have one of them thermometers. Look, here's my thermometer. And this thermometer is a little bogus because it's calibrated a little warm. Just saying. But I take this thermometer outside and see the 100 is pretty clear to see. And they keep saying it's going to be 100 for a little while there, for like 4 days. It never got above, oops, it's not even on there. That one, the one below, can you tell? Can you extrapolate between 80 and 100? That one must be 90. And there are days where it never got over 90 for a little while there. And now it was interesting because I was sitting by the pool and it was like a wave came over me. Like you could feel it. Like it was just like, it's hard to describe, but I was sitting nice and comfortably in pools, probably mid 80s, like upper 80s, which is pleasant outside in the sun, light breeze. And then this wave came over me and suddenly it was hot. When I walked out the door, this thing was right around 90. And when I came back up after that wave hit me later in the afternoon, it was over 100. But for last week, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, it was below 90. And then Sunday until today, it's been pretty much over 100. But the other thing that's happening is it gets to 100 and it stays there for a little while, and then it cools back down again. And overnight now, it's getting down into the 70s. So you can open your windows at night, cool your house off, and it saves the AC. But they're lying to you about everything. They lie about the weather. They lie about every fucking thing. It's up to you to know the difference between whether they're telling you the truth or not. You have to use your discernment. And if you look on places like, I don't know, Google, or even here now, especially on here, actually, people have made accusations. Why are you still on? I'm still on, but like my videos aren't. Like go back and look. My videos are missing, and I can show you. I can go. I can share screen. I should do that. Hold on just a second. You know what? I'm going to quit, and I'll come back to it. But I'll show you. We're doing it because they send me a little notice. Hey, we removed your content. Hey, we removed your content. Hey, we removed your content. So just because I'm still here doesn't mean that I'm on the other team, because I'm not on the other team. Anyway, here's one last thing to end with at the 30-minute mark. The currency of United States corporation is blackmail, and you're going to find that out, and that's why the cover photo. But that's going to lead to a lot of different places, and a lot of shit's happening right now that they didn't tell you about 1871. Why would they tell you about what's going on right now? Right? 1871 was a complete like what? It's a corporation? I thought it was my country. Look, I'm free. Turns out not. Anyhow, you got to learn how to sign your name, people. My grandma said, don't sign any fucking thing. She said that more than once. Accept no benefits and don't sign a fucking thing. Except she didn't say fucking thing because my grandma couldn't say fuck if her mouth was full of fucks because she didn't swear. In my entire life, I never heard my grandmother use the F word once. And my mother, I don't need all the fingers on this hand to count the times that my mother used that word that starts with an F. Me, on the other hand, I got no issue with it at all, as you can tell. But I'm telling you, they're not telling you what's going on. That's what I'm telling you. They're not saying it. A couple of times, if you're paying attention, and you have to spend too much time to paying attention to it for you to catch the little things where they say the quiet part out loud. But some guy named Putin, what did he say about they're filling their bellies with what? And the satanic circus is coming to an end. And they're not, right? The one thing that the two sides agree on is secrecy. So, like I said, if you think that they're going to tell you everything that's going on, they're going to make up a story for what's happening. In fact, there are some people that are being arrested, and they're being arrested for one thing, but actually they're wanted for another. I found that out directly from direct firsthand experience, that a lot of times they can't get you for this, so they'll get you for that. And as long as they can keep you for the rest of your life, they don't care if you went down for this instead of that. But whatever, a lot of these guys are going down right in front of your eyes. And a lot of them, I should quit. A lot of them, okay, they get replaced with the opposite sex, and they put a lot of makeup on the opposite sex, and that's actually part of the humiliation ritual, because you're so famous and you're so rich and your fans love you, and they can't tell the difference when we replace you. Anyway, I'm going to quit. Like I said, that's the crazy talk. And this was for 100% only for entertainment purposes, right? I'm absolutely just fooling around here. This is just entertainment. Nothing I just said is serious, and you should take none of it or all of it with a grain of salt. Okay. And Kamala Harris would be the best president in the history of the world. Kamala the Black. Well, can you feel the joy? Feel the joy. It's all about happy, happy, joy, joy. Okay, I'll talk to you guys soon. Like I said, I'm going to make another one, and I'll try to cut the swearing down, because I know there's going to be a couple of Masons, and they hate it when you say the F word. The F word. How fucking silly can you people be, right? It's English. Don't fucking tell me what English words I can and cannot use. It's all mine. It's all mine. Okay, I quit. Talk to you guys later. Oh, look, 33.